Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of Founders Insights on IT in Ukraine, where you can follow up on the latest on development in our little company and outstaffing and IT called Source Angel. And today I want to talk about one of the most essential and important parts of building a company, namely sales. It does not matter how good a product you have or what kind of services you bring. If you don't sell it, then it doesn't go anywhere. You don't have money to hire people, you don't have money to rent an office, you don't basically have anything. So even if you need to have investors, you need to be able to sell. I mean, sales is everything. And for us, it also actually involves not just sales to clients, but we also need to sell ourselves towards candidates to be able to attract the best talent. So there are several kinds of sales, and even when we talk about clients, there's both sales for new clients and sales for existing clients. So I would say one of our problems, me and Henning in Source Angel, is that neither of us is actually very good at sales. We are not good at cold calling new potential clients that we don't know already. We are not good at selling at conferences traditionally. I don't know, it's not because we are introvert or something like that, but maybe it's because we are a little bit not aggressive enough, because for us it's very important that we do not oversell what we can do. It's important for us that we do not disappoint our clients. So maybe that's something to do with it, and I think it also due to the fact that we are both more kind of delivery type people, that we handle existing clients very well, but to find new potential clients, that has been a struggle for us. And anyway, it's super important to be good at sales, building a business. And I want to mention some of the initiatives we have been trying out during the last few years. For instance, we hired a team of lead generators to simply go on the internet and all kinds of places to find potential clients for us, to initiate talks with them and see if they were interested in hearing more about what we could offer. And we called that a lead generation team. That was one of our initiatives. Then we would get lists of more qualified leads that we could follow up on. We also have tried to push through social media. We hired a social media person to make advertisement on multiple channels, on YouTube, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and so on. I'm doing a YouTube channel now, not so much to attract clients, but it's more an experiment also to see if we can promote ourselves being a thought leader in IT industry in Ukraine, to be able to attract talent to help our recruiters to sell ourselves as a good company to work in, which is going well, by the way. With this video, we are going to pass 1,000 views. We are on 990 right now. So yes, I fully expect that we will pass 1,000 with this episode. So what else? We decided that I went full-time into the company last summer, also to help with sales, of course, but also to help in delivery. We also have built up a network of what we call affiliate sales. So that is people that are not on our payroll, but with whom we have a contract stating the terms of what will be their payment in case they refer a client to us. So we call that affiliate sales. It is no salary, but a purely model where they work on a commission-based salary. So if they bring a client and they start working with us, they get paid. If there are no clients from them, no pay. It's typically people that already have a full-time job in something else, but we have met during the years and thought that it sounds like an interesting business that we do, and could see that it's something that they could make a passive income from. So that's another initiative we have. And then our biggest investment that we have done so far in our 5 years as a company is that last year in April or May, I think, we felt that we had enough money to hire a full-time sales guy, a Swedish guy called Joar, who joined us around 8 months ago or something like that. And I would say that if we had the money, we would probably also try to hire dedicated salespeople in the markets that we target, people that could visit potential clients face to face, because in our opinion, it's a tough market we're in with IT and outsourcing, and we feel it's very hard actually to sell this service on the distance. So if we had more money, we would probably hire sales guys locally in markets. So a little bit about the expectations and the results of hiring a sales guy and adding me to the team as well full time. It has not been a roller coaster of new clients. I don't want to hide that fact, but on the other hand, I think that both me and Henning are quite satisfied with the results so far that we got. It's not because we have closed a lot of clients during the last 8 months. I think we have 1 or 2 to be exact. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it takes a lot of time in our business from the first encounter with the client to actually close that client. And when we look at our pipeline, it has never looked better. So I would expect that during the next 2-3 months, we will close 2, 3, 4 new clients, and we are in the final negotiations with several of them. So in that way, it is really a long-term investment to hire salespeople, to get them to understand what is it that we offer, what is the domain that we are working with, in order for them to start building up a pipeline. So all in all, we look at the future very positively. But until we have the signature, until we find the right people for the client, and until they pay their first invoice, we don't know if we have a client. So let's see, and I hope I can give you updates on that during the coming months. I want to give a few examples of how long a process can actually be. Last week, Henning, he gets a mail from a client that he approached more than 2 years ago, and suddenly this guy, he has sold a new project, and he needs people. He needs 2-3 people, and it cannot be fast enough. But it's 2 years since we talked to this person, and now it seems like we will have a collaboration with them. Another one is a client that we started talking with in April last year, and then we didn't talk for 7-8 months, and then suddenly in December he came back to us and he needed help, and we have been working with him full time during January to help him with his problems, and it seems like we will have a long-term partner here that we will at least have one guy full-time working for. So again, 8-9 months from beginning to actually start working with them. And the last one, I want to mention, which one is that? Yeah, one of the most promising leads that we have right now is a company that we reached out to by chance. We saw that they were looking for people. The next day, we are sitting in a call with them, talking to their lead developer. And now 2 weeks later, we are finalizing the contract, negotiating the details of the contract and the terms. So it's very, very different from 2 years to 8 months to 2 weeks. So if I should make some kind of conclusion on sales in Source Angel, we don't have enough data to back our structured and unstructured sales efforts. And we don't have a model for what is working. But I want to say that it's important not to give up. It's important to keep trying. It's important to keep the existing client base happy. It's also another source of getting good leads. It's taking care of your existing clients, and they can refer you also when you take good care of them. And it's important to keep them, especially when we see how hard it is to get new clients. It's extremely important to go the extra mile to keep your existing clients happy. So to wrap this up, I want to thank you for following my YouTube channel to watch my videos. If you have some insights on sales, maybe post it in a comment. If you have some questions to sales, put it in a comment. So give me a like, give me a comment, share it on social media, on Facebook and LinkedIn, to help me grow the channel, to get our brand out in the market. The more attention we get, the better chance there is that we are on a sales call next week. So until next time, have a great day and see you soon.